Hi, this is JilliBling of JilliBling.com, and McKayla and I would like to make this project here. So we will use the stamp set Peace and Joy, and then show them that one there. That one's called Itty Bitty Christmas, and it's got the greatest Christmas words in it. And then these dies, that's what you use to make just these 2 layers, but you can also do a 3rd layer. Just a minute, I've got it in the catalog. So see how you can see the 3 different layers, and that's what these dies do. But for this card, we'll use just the Peace and Joy, and then the stamp set has these block words, and we'll stamp those and cut those out. So there's no dies for all of these little pieces, just for the words. Okay, and you want to show them the other sample. So that's the one we'll do today. Very nice. Peace on earth. Great. That one's going a different direction. Pretty. Alrighty. Okay, so let's put the one we're going to do right up here, and then you could grab the pieces. Oh, and we talked about the dies. Then we're also going to use this designer paper, which is called Brightly Gleaming, and we're just going to use the stripe pattern. And on the back side of the stripe is this blue, navy, copper design. And you could choose either one that you like. Oh, and then speaking of the designer paper, see how this one I have a cut in it? You know, let's go back to the samples. This one I left just plain flat right through here, but this one you probably didn't notice, but there's a bit of a V right through there. And to do the V, cut right in the middle, and then cut from this corner. Well, if I was doing this, I'm going to leave it not done for class. But you start right here at the corner and go to this tip, and you'll get a perfect little V. Alrighty, so there's some papers over there. And let's get started on the card. You can fold the base in half. And then do you want to V your designer paper, or do you want to leave it flat?
V it.
V it. Oh, and this is my, while you're folding that in half, this is my other note, that if you get glue on a stamped image, such as the Mary or any of the leaves, it smears. So do your best not to get glue on it, because that looks bad. Okay, so you could V your paper and then stick that down.
Right in the middle?
Yeah.
How far down?
However far you like. So you could go just a little bit, or you could go way a lot bit. That looks good. Perfect. And then you could use your adhesive to stick that down. I'm going to turn it upside down. Love how that fits on there. Okay, so those papers over there, either we're going to do die cutting. Yeah, go ahead and pull those over. And so that, so when you're doing the cutting, see how there is the olive green layer, and then down under here it just looks like a shadow. That really is a navy paper, a piece of navy. So we'll cut the large size, this size die in the olive and the navy. So I'll run these through for you. Yep, oh, in the navy too, yeah. And then this one we'll cut the, see, is there the small ones over there? So there's two different thicknesses of dies. Perfect. Okay, let me run those through. And you can start sticking these together. So to stick them together, this just gets glued with liquid glue on top of here. And then this, put dimensionals, you might have to cut dimensionals in half to put them onto there. And here's your other words too. So here's the liquid glue. And here's mini dimensionals. So you could start assembling those. So the dogs have been playing all morning and they suddenly became quiet. Guess what they're doing? They got a baby all torn apart. Which is fine because it's kind of an old one. Perfect. And then here's the mini dimensionals. Or yeah, or you could do the top. It doesn't matter what order.
Okay.
Okay.
How many of these should I use?
Yeah, just so it's well supported. Oh, hold on. Maybe you could put those on the top of it.
That's what I was thinking.
And then that could get glued down. Once it's like one solid piece, it could get glued down all together. Nice. For some reason, doesn't that just feel nice? Feel good? Substantial? Very good.
And then we just use this glue for the...
Yeah,
to
you
stick
can
to the
stick it
paper?
down. But you know what? Before you do that, maybe put together the joy, and we can lay out the pieces after you stamp the these red words.
Okay.
Just because we won't know where they should be placed. The dogs. Those are some crazy boys. You do that good. Okay, so how about stamping the words? And I did all of those in cherry cobbler. And on that extra white paper, here are the words. So you could stamp them in that, and I'll cut them out for you. Give you more room. Perfect. I thought at first it was kind of boring that it's just plain block, but somehow it works with this. And then, you know, since you have more paper, let's stamp some of the leaves. So there's 4 different leaves. So I pulled out 4 different green inks. And I've done this once before where if there's 4 and there's 4 different colors of green. So Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, this is Pretty Peacock, and Pear Pizzazz. And see how I have them numbered? And then these are numbered. That way you don't have to wash them every time you pass them to your neighbor because everyone is using the same colors. So if you do 2 on the vanilla paper in this one, I'll get them matched up for you. 2 for that one. 2, 2. And you might need to get more vanilla paper. Didn't that turn out good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, but you're going to use that for the inside.
2 of all of them?
Yeah. Two berries, because see how I have the berries kind of popped up? We'll do those separate.
We have room for that one there.
More paper. I was going to show you the toy, but they're still very much enjoying it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got them all. Okay, so I'll take those. And here's these. And you could put these little balls on, covering up that one. A little bit high with the mini dimensional. Here's those. And here's the words. Oop, sounds like Boz is home. Okay, and so you could start layering them on here. Maybe just set them on here at first. I think that's hard. Okay, okay. Come on. Come on, soft boys. So, all of that quiet has become this. Isn't that beautiful? This used to be a baby. Okay, that looks good. So you could start sticking stuff down. That looks really pretty.
With that?
Yeah, with liquid glue. And then these words, those go on dimensionals. And it's good how you had it laid out so that you know where to put stuff. And then with it hanging over this much, that's just fine because that will fit in the envelope okay. Oh, I like this one. I like how you have it. Who knew? We're silently working. We're the elves at Santa's workshop. Nice. And then you can lay out your big words and see where those fit. And then we'll put these little red in between words on. Those, I think those are ready. Then that one, it's sticky.
Okay.
Oh, is there room? It's close. This one, maybe you can nest right down into here.
Okay.
Oh, that's perfect.
And the big words we glue on with this
Yeah,
glue?
with the liquid glue.
Do that.
Yeah, as you take each piece off, it kind of, it's good that you know about where it goes. Okay, so let's do the inside. So there should be a navy paper solid for the inside. Yep, go ahead and stick that down, and then we'll stamp on the inside vanilla. Okay, so on the inside, Itty Bitty Christmas has a lot of Christmas words. Do you want to do the same ones, or do you want to choose a different one?
We can do the same one.
Okay. It's here, and here's the cherry. And let's see, your card is going this way, so yeah. Okay, and then let's stamp some of the greenery down at the bottom. So this one is here, here, and you could do anything you like.
Okay.
That one, and this one. You magically have green ink on your fingers.
Yeah.
You must be a stamper. It happens every time. You're very creative.
Thanks. And
Then the holly.
I was thinking that was going to show up a little bit more.
I think maybe one of these that's cut out,
Mm-hmm.
that might help, but yeah, it still is kind of, it just looks like green, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It still looks good.
Should I put this one somewhere else?
Maybe because you're doing it so consistent, maybe do another one over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, do you want, I don't know, I think it looks good. It kind of looks like on the table how you have an arrangement.
Okay. Well, we'll just
Do you
go
want
for
the,
it.
do you want the, another red little berry thing?
Yeah.
So 2 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could just stick those flat because they're on the inside of the card.
Oh, yep.
And then normally I would say put stick on the back of that, but because these are still a little wet, maybe put the adhesive on here, leaving at least that much of a border. Then you could just set it down while it's still wet. Perfect. And then we could just let that set to dry. Oh, I like how you did yours. I like the front too. Very good. Thank you for being guest demonstrator. You're appreciated. Okay. Till next time, have a good day. Bye.